Hello everyone, it's Renee with True Path, and I'm here to do a reading and some channeling for you. Just have selenite here. Okay. All right. Let's take a breath, open up to your own higher self, your own intuition for whatever messages you need in this moment for your highest good only. Only divine love and light are allowed into this space with us. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. What do we need to know in this moment? I'm getting like wish upon a star. Okay, 1 second. There's something about the stars, maybe maybe it helps you to look up at the stars. Some of you might be connected to galactic beings in some way, some other soul families. There's a connection with you and the stars. And it could be, I am getting this childhood feeling as well of like looking up at the stars, maybe seeing a falling star and wishing on a falling star. There's something kind of magical about that, but it's coming from like a nostalgic feeling, like when you were little, when you were a kid and you did that. But I'm getting like doing that now and remembering like, oh yeah, I used to do that as a kid. It's like remembering, or what's a word, like reintegrating connection with the stars, like you did when you were little. Oh, I like that. Okay. All right, let's get into some cards here. Okay. Wisdom of the Oracle. For overall energy, hope you guys are doing well. Can you feel the shift? There's such a huge shift happening right now. Yeah, it's big. So, and I think in a good way. We need that. We need that. Okay. All right, let's see. Overall energy. To the sea. And it's a number 7. 7s for me are direct message from Spirit. So to the sea is like going with the flow, not fighting the current, allowing yourself to go with what's happening, not resisting it. Just being a little bit easier on yourself. Yeah, relaxing into the flow of things a little bit more. And serendipity, beautiful. It's an 18, breaks down to a 9. So the end of a cycle in some way. So good things happening, good luck, synchronicities. Yeah, like I'm getting like, I was just minding my own business, doing my own thing, going with the flow, and oh wow, it's again that magical feeling like, yeah, maybe you picked 4-leaf clovers when you were young and made wishes on 4-leaf clovers. There's something about that nostalgic magic. Wow, okay. Okay, and chop wood. Wah wah. Chop wood is just doing the things you need to do, even if they're not fun. But it is a 42, so breaks down to a 6. That's about balance. So I am getting like just going about your day to day, like not trying to force anything. You're not maybe working too hard. You're just doing the things. And it's like these magical moments start happening like out of the blue. I know yesterday I was seeing 4s everywhere, like constantly. You know, you see angel numbers once in a while, but this was all day fours. It was wild. Yeah. So it's something like that where it's pretty obvious that there's something magical happening, but you're just kind of going about your business. Chop wood can be like, there's things you need to take care of. There's things you need to do. So yes, we can kind of be in this flow and, you know, not resisting or fighting something, but there's also just doing the things. Having a little bit of discipline here, not forcing it, but just kind of being in your routine maybe. Yeah, okay. Let's do some Light Seers Tarot for clarification. What is this all about? All right. With To the Sea, Hanged Man. I am getting this pause here. Hanged Man can be like a break or a pause. Ooh, okay. Yeah. We got this message a little bit the other day about there's like a spark, like something happens that motivates you, gets you back in the groove, back to doing the things you're supposed to be doing. But your responsibilities, you know, adulting. But it's maybe you've had a period of pause or a break for a while where you've just been kind of going with the flow, not really attending maybe to the things that you need to, which is fine, right? We need breaks sometimes. But something kind of gives you a new perspective. It's like a lucky break. Yeah, we've been getting that message. Yeah, with serendipity. The Death card, Scorpio energy. Yeah, death and rebirth. This is a new start. Yeah, something really switches you on to taking care of business. Yeah. So you might have been just kind of in this lull, and something happens that gives you that energy or motivation to get going on something and can be transformative for you. Yeah. And yeah, Eight of Wands. Fast movement. This is focusing your energy. We had that message the other day too. Focusing on what you need to focus on. The things that need to be done. Where are you focusing your energy? Yeah, this is like all of a sudden things get moving. You get moving. If you've been taking a break, yeah, now you're full of energy and focused on something that needs to be done. When I say needs to be done, like in order to get you to where you want to be, for example. Okay, let's get some more. Okay, with the Hanged Man, Seven of Pentacles, yes. So Seven of Pentacles can be a pause, right? Taking a break to reevaluate what do I want to focus on? Where do I want to put my energy? What do I want to nurture? What do I want to grow? But it's that pause, like taking a look. Is this what I want to keep doing? So maybe you like took some time off work, or you're in between jobs or in between businesses or something, and you're just kind of reevaluating, yeah, what's important. And with the Death card, you get the Page of Wands. So yes, there's this spark, this something happens out of the blue that really gets you going. You want to start on this project or go on this adventure, whatever it is. So you might have been in a lull, and yeah, something happens that kind of clues you in, like, ooh, I want to do this. or I have a whole new perspective on what I'm doing. With 8 of Wands, ooh, High Priestess. So this is using your intuition, being connected to spirit. I am getting this connected to the stars again. This is also about having balance, not limiting yourself as well. But I am getting just like that focused attention on something that could be divinely guided. Like you feel like the serendipitous event or the lucky break was meant to be. It was like the universe stepping in. And so it feels like you're connected in with the universe as you're going about your business here. As things start moving, start rolling. It feels divinely guided. Yeah. That's a good feeling. Okay, let's do some wild unknown animals for more information. Black egg. Black egg is throat chakra. So that's being in my throat chakra. Just acted up. Wow. Okay. So this is being authentic, speaking your truth. I want to say being in your truth. Like this is where I want to spend my energy, my time. This is what's important to me. So it's just being true to yourself and maybe having to communicate that to someone, even to yourself. Okay. And bear. Bear is coming out into the light. So you might have been hibernating, kind of hiding out, resting, recuperating. So now it's time to come out. There's a healing aspect to bear as well. Maybe you needed some time to heal. Yeah. To recenter, to come back to yourself. But now it's like you've gotten the signal. There's like a bat signal. You've gotten the signal that it's time, right? How a bear kind of just knows it's time to come out of its den. Yeah, it's like you just know it's time to get going. It's time to get moving. It's time to come back to life with the death card here. It's like a rebirth. Coming back to the light. Interesting. Okay. Let's do for final message. Okay. Let's do Starseed Oracle since we're talking about the stars. Okay. All right. Final advice. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Yeah, so you might have been in this period of time where you are, reevaluating what stays, what goes. What am I aligned with? What am I not? And lifting the veil is kind of seeing how this is divinely guided. What does your soul want you to know? It's reconnecting with that. If you haven't taken time to do that, to reconnect with your soul, you know, the magical part of you, maybe it's time to do that. Yeah. Let's read it. Lifting the veil. Okay, it says, Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Some starseeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned, and the survival and well-being of the earth. Unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth. To stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some starseeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself, notice what's out of alignment, and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's so worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. So the inquiry is, what isn't congruent in your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? So what we do on an individual level translates to the macro, right? Translates to the collective. So whatever you're doing to bring yourself back into alignment and take care of things that aren't in alignment, the more you're helping the collective at large, the planet. Wow. There's a big message there. Yeah, for sure. Okay. I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again next time.